Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, let's talk about the Lost in Love series guys, and we are going to be talking about quite an interesting episode that will be going down in the Lost in Love series. Seriously guys, this is really a shocking episode and it's coming with quite a shock that we never expected. Let's find out what went down in this episode. But before I continue to the video, if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe, and please don't forget guys to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, also start with Savi grows uneasy upon hearing Rajat's message tone at the scene. Inspectors board the bus and are stunned to discover the lifeless bodies of Rajat and Teju. Savi enters demanding to know if any identification has been found. Bhakti responds that they are still investigating and tries to stop Savi from seeing the bodies. But Savi pushes past her. Overcome with grief at the sight of Rajat and Teju, she then says she feels something is wrong and calls Rajat's number. His phone rings near the body. Then, realizing the horrifying truth, Savi breaks down, screaming his name and pleading with him to wake up. Bhakti reminds her of protocol, but Savi insists that he is not a body. He is my husband. She then reveals that she has just spoken to Rajat before duty. An inspector notes that a car near the bus appears to belong to Rajat. Bhakti then questions what Teju was doing with him that night. So at the hospital, Dr. Soa finds Neil working despite his physiotherapy appointment and urges him to rest. Neil refuses, saying he can't until he finds Teju. He then speaks of Teju as someone who gave his life meaning and vows to reunite with her. So later, Neil is devastated to see Teju's body with a gunshot wound. In denial, he pleads with her to wake up while Soa and Jitu tries to console him. As the police takes her body, Neil fills her hair partition with cinder in a final gesture of love. Savi arrives at the hospital haunted by her last conversation with Rajat. She confronts his body and asks who will answer my questions now, before being asked to leave. Bhakti then informs her that the woman was Teju, Neil Pradhan's wife, and that Neil is in deep shock. Savi is then left wondering what brought Rajat there that night. And when Bhakti offers to inform Bigishri, Savi declines. The next day, Savi returns home and breaks the news to Bigishri, who collapses in grief. Nidhi and Say overhears and are devastated, while Say, confused and hurt, then asks why her father left. Meanwhile, Tara's husband sees the news of Rajat's body, adding to the family's heartbreak. At the Pradhan's household, the family watches media coverage of the double murder. Alok questions Neil, while Lina and Nandini criticize Teju. Manjari and Jitu urge them to stop, but then tension rises. Neil, enraged by false media claims, breaks the television and defends Teju, revealing that he asked her to leave that day because he didn't trust the family and wanted a fresh start with her. When Bhushan calls Teju a bad woman, Neil stands firm, asserting that she was framed by Rituraj and was innocent. Rituraj mocks Neil's loyalty to Teju, prompting Neil to physically confront him. The family then intervenes, but Neil warns them all not to speak ill of her. While Nandini, still skeptical, questions Neil's unwavering defense of Teju. So guys, this is quite a shocking episode. This is the murder case of Tejaswini as much as it is for Rajat, and this eventually brought in Savi and Neil. Savi is now an inspector and is about to start investigating this case, as Rajat is her husband and also Teju is Neil's wife. Guys, what do you think could be the reason for this murder and who eventually murdered these both? Please drop what you think on the comment section. And as you do that, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. And in case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. But please don't forget guys to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, that'll be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys and I'll see you guys on my next video.